Alright guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Alright, today so what we're gonna do is we're gonna test the performance on different settings of Alan Wake 2 on the RTX 4060. Let's see how it goes, yeah. Alright, this is just to show you guys, on which settings, this is one of the, as you guys know, Alan Wake 2 is one of the most demanding, graphically demanding games. So I'm just making this video just to let you guys know that, which setting is better, to play on an RTX 4060. So let's try different settings. Let's see how it goes, yeah. Stay connected with me. Alright, let's see now here. As you can see, so I'm gonna change the settings now. I'm gonna change the display resolution to native DLAA, which is 2560 by 1440p. So let's try this one first. DLSS. We keep DLSS legacy mode on, or first let's try with this one. Resync, we leave it as these. DLSS frame generation we put on 2x. Motion blur, we click on this option, we'll enable this one. Film grain, no, I don't think so. Lens distortion now. You can see the settings over here. It's completely set on medium to high with ray tracing custom. The ray tracing is actually on low. So what we'll do is, first we'll try with all ultra settings, yeah. Ultra, high. Let's see how many FPS we are getting out of it. So as you can see, the average FPS is showing up here. The RAM usage is here. The CPU temperature, memory usage is here. The GPU memory, and the GPU wattage. So basically, we are testing the performance of this GPU RTX 4060. So we keep everything on high. Native resolution, it's 2K. This will keep high as well, or we can go ultra. Ray tracing we'll leave as this, or we can leave it on medium. Let's try with medium first, or if you want me to try with high, we can go with high settings. Yeah, we'll go with high first. Let's see how many FPS we are getting out of it. Alright, let's start the game, yeah. So I just want to let you guys know I'm not trying to play this game and play the game in this video. I'm just trying to see how many FPS we are getting on bit settings on the RTX 4060. As you can see, the FPS that we are getting is just around 20 FPS, which is not playable at all. It's so blurry. The game is
I'd like to take a
not at
closer
all
look as soon as
playable.
possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
So we go somewhere else. We go into the more demanding area, the graphic demanding area, where the visuals are very high. Here you can see a slight jump in the FPS from 20 below 20 FPS. Now it's about 25 FPS. Again, the FPS is going down. So this area over here is visually more demanding. So that's the reason. Now here we are getting around 25, 27 FPS, which is good, but still not playable. Alright, let's try to change the settings here. Alright, now let's set everything on high. Okay, this one will be high here. This is medium. We'll set this on high. This is high here, high. This will put on high. And ray tracing will bring it down to medium, yeah? Alright. Let's try with this settings now. Still, I don't see much difference. As you guys can see, still around 25, 26 FPS, which is not actually playable.
You don't think the amount of hot
And I don't like this motion blur, so we'll try to disable the motion blur. I don't like this moment.
Change of topic, please.
I'll show you what is the difference when you enable and disable the motion blur. I'll show you right now. So here's the motion blur. We disable it. Now you can see the difference. The surroundings are now getting blurry, so that's the difference. But still, I say high settings not playable. Alright, we are back in the game, and let's try to play with the settings over here. As you can see, we put it on medium to high mixture here. Ray tracing is on low. DLSS frame generation 2x. Let's try to continue with the settings here.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Alright guys, still you can see around 24, 25, 26 FPS.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible.
Maybe
Lead the way, Sheriff.
29, 30 FPS. I remember we disabled motion blur, because of which, you know, you're able to look at the surroundings more clearly. I don't feel it's smooth, you know, it's not playable. Still 33 FPS, about 30 FPS is not playable. You see how laggy it is. So what we can do is now, we'll try to leave the settings as these, yeah, and try to change the resolution. Alright, this is just a rendering resolution. Your still display resolution is the same. You're still playing on the same resolution, but it's just the rendering and the processing resolution that we're changing. Okay, we'll keep it on the quality mode and see. First, we'll try to keep on the quality mode and see how many FPS we are getting. That's better. As you can see the difference, around 40 FPS, 40 and 50 FPS, which is good. It's playable. In a graphically demanding area like this, you're getting around 40 to 50 FPS. That's a good thing. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's try to bring it down to the best settings that you can play this game. Alright. Let's try to bring the resolution to balance. Render resolution. Remember guys, this is just the rendering resolution. No, you're not changing your display resolution. It's default, it's selected. Yeah. So just the rendering resolution, we'll left it on balance mode, and we try to tweak with some settings here. As you can see, texture filtering, we can bring it down to high. Doesn't make any difference actually. Yes, it does. No, it's not actually. Let's leave it on medium. Volumetric lighting, not making much difference. Leave it on medium. Volumetric spotlight. This one we'll leave it on high. Shadow filtering. Now we'll leave it on medium. Shadow detailing. Now this one we'll leave it on high. Scattered object density, we'll leave on high to look more natural. Okay, now coming to ray tracing, we'll still switch on the ray tracing, and with the settings we'll try to see with ray tracing on low settings, or you can keep on medium, yeah, how many FPS you're getting, and on low setting how many FPS you're getting, and without ray tracing on the same settings how many FPS you're getting. So let's try to see with ray tracing on medium. Nah. Nah. It's not at all playable. Yeah. Alright. Let's leave this unbalanced as it is. This is on DLSS frame generation 2x. This one will leave it as it is, no changes in it. And ray tracing will bring it down to low. Okay. This one disabled. Direct lighting disabled. And let's see. You see the jump in the FPS. Like with ray tracing on medium was around 8-9 FPS, and in the same area now you see a jump of almost 60 FPS or even more. It's so smooth now. Wow. Alright, I can say guys, if you have an RTX 4060, then this settings should be best for your game. And if you want to pay, if you want to get more, FPS out of this game in more demanding areas like this, you can just switch off ray tracing, disable it completely, and see. You don't see much difference, but still, you're getting a smoother experience. Not much difference. You're getting around 70 to 80 FPS. With ray tracing on low, you were getting around how many? 60 to 70 FPS, just somewhere around 10 FPS difference. All right, let's do one last thing now. Let's. This is still on balance. Render resolution is still on balance. This we don't need it. Effects. Ray tracing. Let's leave it on low. Yeah. This one disable, or you can put in a medium. This one disable, this one low. These are custom settings. Now you see how much difference the ray tracing, enabling and disabling the ray tracing is making in this game on RTX 4060. So better to bring, if you want to play this game with ray tracing, you can play it on high to medium mixture on this settings here. You can just have a look. Yeah, these are custom settings. And this one, you can bring it down to low. Disable this. Low ray tracing, or if you don't need ray tracing, that's much better. You'll get more FPS out of it. Alright. Alright, see. Low ray tracing, you're getting around 50 to 60 FPS. 50, 60 FPS. If you turn off the ray tracing completely, you get around 60, 70, or even more, more than 70 FPS. Let's try to show you the settings here. Turn it off completely. Now see the difference. And you can turn off the frame generation and let's see. But still, if you turn on the frame generation, it's getting around 50 FPS. If you're turning on the frame generation here for better gameplay on 2x, now see the difference. All this happening. You're getting 20 to 30 difference, 20 to 30, or even more. So that's the difference that's making the frame generation is making. Alright guys, I hope you like this video. I hope this video was informative for you guys. This should help to tweak the settings. And we'll definitely be making another video. Just let me know on which video, which game you know, I should make a video. So we end this video here today. Thank you so much for staying connected. You have a good day. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you. Bye.